everybody, I'm hitting y'all with a comparison. I'm going to be comparing an authentic Louis Vuitton Damier Graphite belt and a replica Louis Vuitton Damier Graphite belt. The bottom one is a replica from China that I ordered from Hip Hop IOP, I think, or something like that. This is really old. This is like 2 years old, and this is a few months old. So let's get started. First off, we're going to start with the replica box. It is way too small compared to the real one, as you can see. The brown is a little bit less, it's a little bit of a brighter brown maybe. And the side of the box, it is way too yellow on the replica. The text is a little too big and it is too near to the middle. It's near the middle, it's supposed to be all the way to the right, as you can see. And then I think it came with a dust bag, but I don't have that right now. Alright, so let's start with the real one. Louis Vuitton, small text all the way to the right. It's just a high quality box, like you could tell. Comes with a receipt, and it comes with a dust bag, as you can see. But not too much into the box, so let's get into the actual belt. So as you can see right away, there are minor differences such as the coloring and the patterns. So with the authentic Louis Vuitton belt, and this goes for all the Damier Graphite or all the Damier belts, it's supposed to start with a half a square. And then 5 squares later is the Louis Vuitton, symbol. So 5.5 squares or 6, whatever, if you want to consider this a square, then yes, the first 6 boxes are supposed to have the Louis Vuitton sign. This one arguably, it's a good replica. It starts with half a square, but then it's 8 squares into the canvas. So that's not right. All the Damier belts are going to be like that. First 6 squares. So that's one way to tell. As far as the rest of the pattern goes, they seem to have it every 10 boxes. You're supposed to have the Louis Vuitton symbol, so the replica has that on point too. But the coloring is different. On the top, it's pretty much gray and black straight up. This one has like a brownish tint to it almost. The color is not off. Like, they're really not the same. Nothing was the same. You feel me? So for the buckle, the replica is way off to the side, and then this one right here, for all the authentics I've seen, I don't know, I haven't seen anyone say this, but the LV starts in the middle of the first full square, and then it ends. This square right here before the Louis Vuitton, it lines up with the middle of the end of the LV. If you know what I'm saying. If I'm being too confused, then my bad, but just make sure it looks like this and you're good. This one's way off to the side and off to the edge. And on the corners, on the authentic, it's supposed to be squared off right here. As you can see, there's like an angle. This one right here, it does not have it. It's straight up, just cornered. That goes for the other end too. As you can see. So yeah, those are some quick ways to find out if your belt is real or fake, or how bad your fake shit is. Alright, so for the buckle, they're damn near the same, I can't lie. The weight is almost the same, but as you can see on the top, on the real one, it is a square, and the bottom one right here, this is like, it has an edge to it, so that's not right. This replica is about 2 years old, and I never wore it, so if there's, or I wore it like, nah, I didn't wear it. I didn't wear it. So if you can see some signs of use or wearing, then that's all natural. Alright, so the back. This one's a good way to tell. Authentic, the back is supposed to be black leather. The bottom, on the replica, it is like a suede type material. And let's see, Louis Vuitton, made in France. That is not right. The Louis Vuitton belts are not made in France. The last time they were made in France was like the 1800s, I believe. I think I read that somewhere. And on the real one, it says Louis Vuitton made in Spain. Louis Vuitton Paris made in Spain. So that's one day giveaway. The stitching on the back of the replica is not bad actually. But on the real one, it is really good. And also, let's get back to the front really quick. The stitching on the replica is just, it's not good. You can see it's sloppy work, and like a machine did it. If you check out though the real one, look at that. It is like damn near a perfect straight line. Like that threading, the stitching is just great on the real one. That's all I can say. So for the buckle on the fake one, you're gonna see Louis Vuitton right here. On the real one, it is not supposed to say Louis Vuitton. Never does it say Louis Vuitton on the replica. I mean, on the fake, on the real one. So if it says Louis Vuitton, that's a good dead giveaway. There are no Phillips screws that they use on the real ones, so the replicas have that. This one is a black flathead, so that's one way to tell. Here we got our dimensions. Yeah, so it's supposed to have a code right here on the top. It doesn't have that, and then it has the sizing. I'm sure the sizing is accurate on the replica, but I'm not sure. So that's pretty much it, really. So with all the dead giveaways and whatnot that I gave you, you should be able to tell if your belt is fake or whatever you're trying to buy is fake. So let me know how it goes. If you got any more comments or questions, don't fucking call me out on my belt, because you're just wasting your fucking time. So I'm just trying to help y'all out, honestly. So this is how to tell if your Louis Vuitton belt is replica or if it's real, or just helping you out in general and just educating you about the belts. Alright, so sign it out. Peace.